We're back in the Purbeck Hills for our second day of excavation, planning a strategy for recording and understanding the features we identified in the trench on day one.
So, what are we going to do today?
Well, I think we've really got to identify and tease out what that spread is at the bottom. I mean, that I think is key to understanding the geophysics and the wider context of the site.
So Derek and I were talking about this last night, and there's some really interesting material that's come out of that spread. Derek reckons we've got a bathhouse.
I think we've got remnants of box flues potentially.
Okay.
In terms of these bits of copper.
I haven't seen these yet, so this is my first time. Wow, that is different to what we've had before, isn't it? You know, we've had lots of domestic pottery, but this is a ceramic which has been used for something industrial. Wow, that's nice. This is really, really useful.
So we still got a large amorphous lump of this stuff in the ground. Yeah. We've got some large stones which seem to be not necessarily related to them. They're above those.
They're above it, yeah, and I think they're almost muddying the issue or clouding the issue. I think in a way they're nice because they do form part of a structure probably later, but I think we've just got to lose them.
So we think possibly a post pad or something like that.
See, I've got one concern with that, and that is that Lawrence mentioned on day one that perhaps it's a kiln, and if it is a kiln, is that some sort of central pedestal? So should we keep it in?
Cleaning up though of that pedestal in the inverted commas shows that there is a layer of material below it. And it's the same sort of soils that are sort of in and around this material as well. So
okay, so it's floating on something.
There's a good half a foot of material above.
Yeah, I don't buy they're associated. I think it's just a later deposit on there, and so I think I'm happy to record it, and then we can lose that.
Okay.
Once we had removed the post pad, we carried on digging down to define the burnt clay spread. Now it was clear that it was heavily truncated, so we removed it and carried on digging down. Not long after, we found a second similar spread about 1 metre to the north. The two collapses of burnt clay seem to have formed on a significant slope. This evidence, coupled with the kiln furniture we'd excavated on the previous day, suggests that this was a Roman kiln. We used our 3D recording and some of our plans to put the two halves of the kiln back together and see what it would have looked like in plan. We then combined this plan with our artefactual evidence, such as ceramic wasters and kiln furniture, and sent off our data to 3D expert Rich Potter, who made a reconstruction of what the kiln may have looked like. With the north end of the trench resolved, we decided to clean up the rest and try to identify any other visible features, which led to something of a surprise discovery.
Right, lunchtime.
Yeah.
It's been a good morning.
What a morning.
Bit of a surprise.
Yeah, it's one of those mornings where we spent a good while this morning planning strategy, planning what we're going to do to deal with the features in the trench. And then...
Got a bit of something there, Derek. What's occurring?
Oh,
Looking bony.
it's like a skull.